Creator of all that is, it is in gratitude that we stand. It is in our standing that we feel your hand. Our size is small, for we are one, but we are large, for we are not alone. Our heartbeats prove tirelessly of your love, and so it is.
Hello, my name's Ron Vroman. I'm the old white man talking head for the Oregon Statewide Jural Assembly. I want to talk about number 2 on our list of 10 from our grand jury. Number 2, sheriffs regarding sheriff's oath. The sheriffs are without proper oaths. We notified them lawfully for the first time in 2017, and they all acquiesced to knowing Article 7 amended was not legitimate and had no bona fides. We have gathered several invalid oaths over the last few years. 6 members of our court went to the annual meeting of the Oregon Sheriff's Association this year in Bend. We were seeking liaison and lawful oaths. We bought 2 memberships. They had memberships on sale at their annual meeting, and we were there for lunch. And we bought 2 of them. Then we bought 6 lunches. Our money was returned to us, and we were excluded from the building. So much for liaison. We posted our paper, including a proper oath, on the Marion County Courthouse bulletin board for 30 days. One of the ways you notify and one of the ways you do your work is to provide public notice. So we provided public notice of the invalid, unauthorized occupation of the office of sheriff on Marion County. And then we wrote up a good document on it. We wrote up what the oath looks like, and we posted it on their bulletin board. They knew we were doing it, and we posted it, 3 pages. And when Brandon went back the next day to check, somebody had taken it down. That's a no-no. So their court administrator agreed that that was a mistake and it wouldn't happen again. So we put it up again, and it stayed there for 30 days. Brandon took a picture every day. So the sheriff of Marion County knows. The sheriff of Marion County is also a member of the Oregon Sheriff's Association. So if he knows, the Sheriff's Association knows, because notice to the agent is notice to the principal, and notice to the principal is notice to the agent. And they know at their level of their state convention this year, and they know that this is not going to happen anymore. We're not going to accept bogus oaths. It's not a secret. Back to reading again. On the Marion County Courthouse bulletin board for 30 days. After 7 years and 7 cycles of sheriffs, not one has taken the proper oath. I can attest to that. Therefore, they have 30 days to take their proper de jure lawful oath or vacate the office, as they fail due process and have no honor and cannot hold a position of trust. That's really reasonable. From 2017, many, many times over, We take it to a grand jury, the grand jury agrees, and we're going to try them. Our Article 3, Amendment 7, legitimate civilian common law court of record, Article 3, Amendment 7. That bunch. We're going to try the sheriff after an arraignment on the 21st of October. Also dealing with the sheriff is number 3, the presentment and true bill from the grand jury. Sheriffs wrongly support tax-driven state of Oregon foreclosures and evictions. Boy, Phil and Laura did a lot of work on that one. And that will be the next one coming up. If we do one a month, it'll take 10 months just to finish the work we've already made for ourselves. Oh, God. All right. Number 3, sheriffs wrongly support tax-driven state of Oregon foreclosures and evictions. In our Article 3, Amendment 7, Civilian Common Law Court, we need to focus on the county sheriff's foreclosure on private property for delinquent property taxes. Every sheriff's (as) primary and highest form of duty is to protect the people from our government. If you read your history, every one of them that set up this Republican form of government where the people are sovereign, first time in the history of the world, written history of the world, where people were sovereign like governments or kings, and then the government came, that part, we declare that all men, when they form a social compact, we did that, are equal in right, that all power is inherent in the people when they have a social compact, and all free governments are founded on their authority and instituted for their peace, safety, and happiness. That's what the sheriff's job is to provide us with peace, safety, and happiness. Protect us from the bad guys. If the bad guy happens to be the government in Salem, that's who he's supposed to protect us from. When the Oregon State Police do homicide on Robert Lavoie Finicum, and then the legislature passes a statute saying they can't be prosecuted for that, and the governor signs it, you know you have a corrupt state of Oregon, aka all caps state of Oregon, the oligarchy operating out of Salem, where we're going to have the trial. The sheriff should the sheriff should be supporting the de jure rather than de facto when considering whether to uphold the foreclosure of private property and evicting homeowners. The ever-increasing property tax minimum of 3% per year eventually becomes unaffordable, and the selling price becomes the highest bidder rather than the market value. In the end, the homeowner loses not only his equity, but his home. It's bogus, and the sheriff's doing it. I think the sheriff needs to take a proper oath to the proper Constitution, with the laws of nature and nature's God included. And I yield.
They do not want to let go of this. They do not intend on losing here. And we do not intend giving it back to them.
And then the bullets started flying. And then he jumps out of the car. And he's got both his hands up. And he got out of the car, and he had his hands in the air. He's like, just shoot me then. This is what you want, just shoot me. And they did. They shot him dead. With his hands in the air, and I saw it. I swear to God. He was just walking with his hands in the air. And they shot him. And they shot him dead, and then after he was down on the ground, they shot him 3 more times.